Right, let's continue, shall we? So, Catfish seems to still be quite wary of us. Understandably so, to be fair. I mean, well, if we're connected to Bunny Flood, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Anyway, here we are. The old logging mill. Let's get inside and see if we can't find...
Might come in handy with these roots.
Mm-hmm. My game is really quiet. It's fine. Right, so what have we got here? This place has obviously been abandoned for a long time. Alright then, let's get to work. Now this massive comical saw needs some power. And not crouton. We need a water wheel. There we go. Kind of a cool little way of powering it, to be honest. And that is a powerful saw. You can see time hasn't dulled that blade. God damn it. There we go. Right, let's grab some floofs. Okay. What have we got here? Looks pretty much empty. Apart from these brambles and time have started to slowly reclaim this place. Let's start. Aha, I see. We can get up here. Excellent. What are those? Like we've weaved... Is that just random strands? Almost look like birds. Interesting. Alright, whatever. Let's keep going. Wow, look at these. Look at these trunks that have grown in. That hasn't happened overnight, I can assure you. Alright, coming through, birds. So we can go that way. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else out here. Let's go. Oh, that's one scenic route. Now, before we go through there, we can explore this area a little bit more and find ourselves some more collectibles. Lost a few workers due to that accident on the 25th. They've been complaining about that machinery needing to be repaired. Now we're behind on this month's production. Oh no! A penny saved. Yeah, so...
Save a penny and lose a life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. To be fair, I'd imagine it's much easier to get fresh workers than pay out for decent equipment. At least that was the...
Big man in charge with a nice office.
At least that was the thought process of whoever owned this place. I guess some things never change. Let's grab some floofs. I think... Right, yeah, so there is still one floof pickup, I'm sure. Anyway, final collectible of this level. Next month, we are cutting everybody's hours by 12%. We still require the same amount of output. Also, let go the 3 most senior loggers to free up salary space. The wife is nagging me about buying a house on the Gulf with an ocean view. Maybe she should get herself a fucking job then. Oof. You know, if you keep your employees happy and treat them fairly, I'm pretty sure they will stick with you. And having employees with experience is kind of essential. Oh, that's just... Oh, that's bad. Ongoing, dismantle union talk, push company credit, eliminate local something. Ugh. What a fucking scumbag. Honestly. Alright then. So, let's continue. That is bothering me. 1 second, I will see where the last... or should I say, if we've missed anything. Cool. So we haven't actually missed anything yet. Very good. Now, I don't know, man. So we're trying to get 230 floofs. One of the guides that I have been using in the past, this level's on 125 floofs. And then there's another one where it's back to 230. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they keep fucking with it, to be honest. But whatever. Let's keep going. It makes, you know, trying to get all the achievements and be a bit of a completionist much more difficult. I think the final floof is through here.
Ron missed his mama so much he couldn't stand it. He went to fight the factory boss to tell him off, but his daddy tried to stop him. And when his daddy saw the death of LaRon's pain, that's when he got mad. The boss was always afraid of his workers. That's why he kept a gun in his office. He didn't mean for it to go off. Probably. Didn't stop the bullet from punching through Daddy's skull, ending his life in a blink. With his daddy's blood dripping down his chin, LaRon couldn't hold his feelings in anymore. They burst through his skin like feathers. His anguish seemed to lift him up into the air. The terrified sawmill boss drove away as fast as his fine car would go. LaRon flew after him, carried aloft by currents of his own torment.
Oh my God. LaRon couldn't help it. That man orphaned him. I wonder if Mama knew LaRon's secret.
Don't think she did.
LaRon may be a lot of things, but he's not a monster. He told me it wasn't safe. He was trying to protect me back there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've got LaRon wrong. He does seem like a pretty good guy. He's just got a lot of issues. Right, so there we are, 230. Cool. So that is everything on this level. Very nice.
Don't look down.
Oh, you're fine. You know, I wouldn't be scared of heights, to be honest, if I knew that I was almost immortal. Like, I could throw myself off there, and I would just respawn up here. I wouldn't be that bothered. Come down on a weird string thing. Be fine. Maybe a little bruise. But yeah, LaRon looks like he killed the boss. That's why we found his car knocked off the bridge there. I don't blame him. Now this is probably, and I'm going to eat these words, aren't I? Because I haven't done this for, you know, 2.5 months. But this is the easiest boss in the game. It's still a little bit fiddly, but it is the easiest one out of the 3.
LaRon! I didn't mean to upset you. I had no idea. Stop! It's me! It's Hazel! You don't have to let this consume you. I can help you.
Right, let's cure Mr. LaRon, shall we? Ooh, okay, yep. Now, can we? Yeah, we can actually get some upgrades. We might as well spend them all. Let's get them. Oh, we can't purchase. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to quit and reload the checkpoint. If that's actually going to work. Yep, it works. So now we can actually upgrade everything. Might as well. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Let's get going. Now, the cool thing about this boss is you can essentially stun lock the hell out of him using your abilities. Which is exactly what we are going to do. Whoop. Alright. It's a little bit of a grumpy git, as we can see. But that's okay. Right. That was way too short-ranged. So yeah, he is a little bit buggy, as I've explained. But it's not too bad to get a perfect, flawless run on this guy. I think it took... Oh, God. Now, we just ran into the fire there, so this won't be a flawless, perfect run. You need to be a little bit careful. Not that I was expecting this to be perfect, to be honest. But the first boss, Two-Toe Tom, he was brutally difficult, to be honest. Just because of how glitchy and buggy the combat was. And the the boss after this one, oh my god. I just can't even. Like, I can't even explain the frustrations. But, yeah, this one, not bad. This is actually my favorite boss. Alright. So here, he's going to attack us like 4 or 5 times, I think. And we've just got to double jump. Now, there's a lot of chip damage that the boss can do to you on this one. That is really difficult to actually see on your health bar. So there's a few times you can actually get injured, especially by like the fire on the floor, and it will take like a pixel off your health, but you know, Hazel won't actually react to it, so you don't realize you've been hit until you get right to the end. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, like that. That was poor planning. So those burning bits of fire path really are going to be your worst enemy. And that was just poor planning on my part. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's wait for our abilities to come back. Yeah. That's fine. You can stay mad, Milado. Right, you can, if you're quick, stun him. Although, I don't think any of that attack actually did damage, curiously. As I said, it's iffy as fuck. Yeah, I think you have to attack him from the front by the look of things. Attacking from the sides, where his wings are, doesn't count. Yep, it has to be the front. Okay. That's actually worth knowing. Right, we can use our abilities to just keep stunning him. But as you can see, landing hits on him isn't as easy as you'd think. There we go. Dodge the last one. Yeah, also you will get stuck on the environment as well, which will block you from getting past him quite a lot. But it is what it is. So it's not a hard boss by any length of the imagination, or any stretch of the imagination. But if you're trying to go for 100%, it is a bit rough. Come on, buddy. Now, having double jump, double dodge here does help, but it's not essential. I think you probably could do it with a single dodge. Yeah, I think you could. There we go. In an ideal world, I would have done a practice run against these bosses, but this game doesn't really allow for that easily. There we are. Let's see if we can't give you a bit of a kick in, my friend. There we go. I think he's going to start blocking a lot more. Now we're on the final round. Ooh, jeez, that was close. Yeah, definitely doesn't hurt him from the back, which I never realised actually. Ooh, nope, 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 nope. None of that, please. Wow, you can't even use your abilities on him from the side. Hang on, I thought you could. That's interesting. Unless that's been changed, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we got injured there by the fire that he'd left as well, which isn't exactly ideal. Having these abilities to stun him is crucial. Now, I've noticed there, notice how we were spinning around him to the back. So, although we started off at the front, Hazel was automatically rotating around to the back where we couldn't do any damage. And that's because we're locked on. That lock-on camera, as I said previously, that can be your biggest enemy. There we go. Get another couple of hits in. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Unfortunately, the force kind of push ability doesn't do a huge amount against him, or anything really. But that does. Yep. Although that was completely wasted because Hazel decided to roll behind him so he wouldn't take any damage. Thanks, Hazel. Really not helping me out here much, are you? There we go.
You got mad. I tried to reweave you, but I think something went wrong.
No. This is me. This has been me longer than I care to remember.
I'm sorry. About what happened to you with your mom and dad.
My mama died. It broke me. But when that man came and took my daddy from me, I don't even remember it fully. Came to, covered in blood, haunted by what I had done.
I can't imagine going through all this alone.
Maybe this pain festers in me. I try to keep it pushed down. I don't want to hurt nobody, especially you and Lace.
I mean, I remember her laughing a lot when you were around. She was happy then. I could tell.
She saw me too clear. I felt laid bare. Scared me.
Scared you?
I spent ages hiding this shame and hurt inside. But then Lacey saw me. Flaws and all. She still cared. Felt like juggling broken glass. I was just so scared I was gonna mess things up. I just pushed her away.
I think that hurt her more.
I know. Earlier, you came to ask me about Molly. What was that all about?
When the hurricane hit, the river took the house with Mama in it.
She all right?
I found her house, but I couldn't find her. And then I saw a ton of red yarn laying around. I was told that was Molly's doing.
She has, Lacey. She must be hurt.
Can you take me to Molly's lair?
For Lacey? I'll take you as far as I can go. But I never managed to reach her lair.
Thanks, Laurent. appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Hazel asked Laurent about Molly's whereabouts. But mentioning Lacey stirred him up, turned him into a giant owl. Hazel was shocked to see someone she knew transform him into a creature. Using her magic, she reweaved Laurent's old wound, bringing him back to his true self. But the guilt and shame would take its own sweet time to fade away. Once Laurent got himself together, he and Hazel headed for old Molly's lair. But Hazel felt uneasy. Even a giant creature like Laurent seemed unsure he could take her all away.
Thanks for the ride. See you around. Molly's up there in the witch's nose with. These hills won't stop me. Just hold on, Mama.
Yeah, we'll be on the way, but that's going to have to wait till the next time. Only 80 floofs on this level. Interesting. I actually think this is a relatively small level. The one we just did was one of the longer ones. The chapter length is very inconsistent, but that's quite interesting. I think Laurent is a pretty cool character. I like the way he turns into like a massive owl griffin thing. And he's just not a bad person. He's just extremely broken. He's had a lot of bad shit thrown his way. And he's doing the best he can. So, when we come back, guys, I guess we're going to go look for Huggin' Molly. The big bitch herself.